Hello there, everyone. Patricia here, ready to do a little video chat for you. I haven't done one in a few days, so I wanted to check in. And I had a bunch of different things I want to talk about this week, and we'll come back and do some more to flesh out our theme this week of going for the gold for yourself. But then there was something based on a conversation I had with a colleague last night, and then just some other things that have been resurfacing that led me to say that I really need to talk about this whole idea of redefining yourself and redefining what success looks like for you. Because that is something that we all struggle with, particularly we as women. And it's worth having a conversation about. So that's what I want to have a little chit chat with you about today, which is the idea of redefining who it is that you are and what it is you want out of your life. And the reason why it's a struggle, first of all, is because most of us grew up with this very much this go get 'em. The dollar, the almighty dollar is the bottom line, and we have to have that super high powered title, and we have to, keep going forward, moving forward without realizing what it is truly that we're achieving or what we're trying to achieve most of the time. And we can all start out that way. I did. Most of you know, or if you don't know, I'm a lawyer by training. I did not come from a wealthy family background. I came from a working middle class family. I grew up with a mother who raised us as, single with, 3 girls before she remarried. And even then, after that, there were difficult times. But all that to say that I had to work for what I achieved, and I was used to it. I don't have a problem with that. But that also meant that I was buying into other people's definition of success, and I was good at it, like damn good at it. So there I was, overcoming obstacles. I was not number one in my class, but high school, I graduated the top 10%, right? Or, pretty near to it. We had a very competitive high school class. I went to great, schools. I had a difficult year my freshman year in college. It devastated me, but picked myself up, went back, started over someplace else, and went on. A story that a lot of people don't know. I graduated from a world-class university. I went on to law school for a strong regional university out of state. And it was not all, was it bubble gum and lollipops? I mean, it was hard work. I busted my butt. And bottom line is, I achieved what was considered successful. Here, a young black female with a law degree ready to take on the world. And I did. I came out, I worked for an organization that was great, doing good work. I pursued other goals from there, just kept climbing. And then I got married. It's that whole idea of, getting married, having 2.2 kids and a dog and all that kind of stuff. Well, it didn't quite work that way, because once I got to a certain point, I realized I need to slow my roll a little bit, or this may not work out as well as I thought. And I had to change direction a little bit, but still still striving is what I was doing. And it was going great, like I said, right? I had my children, I had a great husband, we have the house, and then, challenges start coming. You have great jobs and titles galore. And then, the challenges come. Difficulties in the office place, difficulties, in with family, extended family, and life settles in. And we're still trying, or I was still trying to achieve that level of quote success that was set out for me 10 years prior. It doesn't work anymore. And 15, 16 years in, it absolutely doesn't work anymore. I have children. I have children entering, a child entering high school. I have a child entering their last year in elementary school. I'm an entrepreneur now. I am working out on my own. This is not where I was even 6 years ago, nor could I have imagined it 15, 20 years ago. Things change, but it was still operating off of the same definition of success. And guess what? It doesn't work. Not only does it not work because my personal situation changed, but the world situation has changed. We've had a major recession since then. People's financial situations have shifted for life. Think, situations are being rebuilt. Challenges are being overcome still to this day. And yet, we still fight with that external definition of what success looks like. Now, don't get me wrong. Miss Perfectionist here has not, just rolled over and decided, oh, I don't want to do any of those things now. No, that's not me. However, I definitely am becoming much more accepting of the fact of, you know what? I've had the titles. The titles don't mean crap to me anymore. You know what? I have worked the 60-hour work weeks. I could do without that. As a matter of fact, I have learned that now I can actually work with in 20 hours what other people were doing in 60 hours. And it's okay. Facing those realities, learning who you are and what it is that you really want are so very important. Do not get trapped in the story that was your life, because that's a dangerous place to be. I'm speaking from experience. When you get trapped in what your story was, you can't go to where your story is, nor can you dream about where your story could be, what it could be. And that's where you want to do. You don't want to get trapped in where you were. You want to keep growing. You want to keep challenging yourself. It is okay to redefine what success looks like for you. It may not be the six-figure job with the house in the best neighborhood, driving the fanciest car. All that crap costs money. Do you want to be working for money your entire life? Or do you want to be sitting back, enjoying your kids, watching TV, taking a trip here or there, having a family vacation that you can actually enjoy without stressing about what's going on at the office? Sure, we all do. They are not mutually exclusive. It sometimes means we have to come to the reality of where we are now in life versus where we were 10 years ago, or maybe even 5 years ago. Life changes. Situations change. The world's changed. You change. I've changed. It's okay. And those people who are coming up behind you, they're just starting out. They're just learning what we learned 15 or 20 years ago. Guess what? It's okay. They can't jump ahead to where you are right now, where I am right now, because they don't have the life experience to support it. We're speaking Greek to them. It's okay. But what we can do is make sure we're there to be supportive of them when they do hit that moment of, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Where do I go next? Right? We have to provide that support to ourselves, to each other right now. So think about where it is you are currently. What is it you're trying to achieve? I made reference to a friend of mine who was going through a life change, right? Had worked hard, had gotten a new promotion at a new job just 6 months ago, only, this summer to suddenly find out that they're laid off 6 months in with a new job. What the devil? Totally confused. But being a person of faith and a strong constitution, plowed through, look for a new gig, saying, I got to let it go. And not more than a week after being told of, hey, thanks, but we're going to be letting some folks go, and, you're going to be one of them. There she is with a new job that allows her to enjoy her family more, that allows her to do the work she's great at in a less stressful environment, in a more family-friendly environment, and one that once she really thinks about it, allows her to pursue the life that she's ready to pursue now, not the one she was pursuing several years ago or even 6 months ago. It's often those things that we are most difficult. The fight sometimes is not just on the external. The fight is on the internal, where we have a difficult time coming to terms with where we are, that we've grown. Quit fighting yourself. I'm telling you, I'm speaking from personal experience here. Quit fighting yourself. Use that energy to start your new life. Use that energy to go ahead and redefine who you are today so that you can move forward for the great things that lie ahead of you for tomorrow. It's okay. Now, don't get it twisted. I still like the nice cars. I still like the nice houses. I still like great vacations. But I am looking at that with a whole new lens on life. Those are not the end all be all, because ultimately cars get wrecked, houses get, water leaks, and, difficulties come or family challenges approach. But me sitting outside with my son, watching him play in the dirt and digging holes in my yard, who can take that away from me? Me watching my daughter get ready to enter her freshman year of high school, nerves and all, excitement and all, who can take that away from me? Nobody. And I'm here to enjoy it, not to have it rush by me. I'm here pursuing my dreams, difficulties and all. Running a small business is not for the faint of heart. But I got my Wonder Woman bracelets on. I got my girl power going, and I'm pursuing it. I'm going. I'm not going anywhere. What is it that you need to do to be okay with redefining who you are, what success means for you today? Do it. Quit fighting yourself. Don't give a thought to the people that are external, because they're not living your life. It's okay to focus. Thank you. I look forward to engaging with you some more. It's a great day. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope, if you haven't done so already, that you go inside the Facebook group and join Celebrate You Empowerment Network, or go to PVH Consulting group page and like that Facebook page. I'm trying to give away freebies, and you people are not joining me on that. So go to the Facebook page, join me there, and let's get this story running. Let's get it going. If you're interested in working with me one-on-one, PM me on Facebook, send me an email at info@pvhconsulting.com. Hunt me down, Google me. You can find me. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.